A big change is about to hit your travel plans. And this time it's not about delays or cancellation. It's about your wallet. Welcome to TimesXP's Indian Diaspora section with me, Dhriti Athri. Indigo has announced a fresh fuel surcharge on tickets that are starting from April 2nd. And this could make flying noticeably more expensive for the passengers across India and beyond. Now guess what the reason is? A sharp and sudden rise in aviation fuel prices. Now here's what's happening here. Aviation turbine fuel, that is also known as ATF, it has become significantly more expensive in a very short period of time because of the ongoing war in the Middle East. In fact, prices are more than double for some international operations in just past month. This has directly increased the cost of running flights, specifically long distance that are to be covered. And when fuel becomes expensive, airlines have very limited options. They either absorb the cost or pass it on to the passengers. And this time, the part of that burden is being shifted to you, the passenger. Now for domestic flight, the new fuel surcharge will now range between 275 rupees to 950 rupees, depending on how far you are flying. Short routes will see very smaller prices though, while longer domestic journeys, they will cost more. In the meantime, on the international route, the impact is much bigger. Passengers could now pay anywhere between 900 to 10,000 rupees extra, depending on the destination and the distance. And yes, this is not the first increase. Earlier in March too, Indigo had already introduced fuel surcharges due to the rising costs, but now, with fuel prices climbing even higher, the airline has revised these charges again. And at the very same time, the airline says it is not passing on the full burden though. According to its statement, the actual cost increase due to the fuel is even higher, but only a portion is being added to the ticket prices to reduce the impact on the passengers here. But let's get into the reason. Why are fuel prices rising so sharply? Well, the answer lies far beyond India's border. The ongoing tension in West Asia, aka the Middle East, well, it has started affecting the global energy supply chain. Well, one of the most critical points in this entire situation is the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow but extremely important route through which nearly 20% of the global oil passes every single day. Now imagine, when this route faces disruption even briefly, it creates a panic in global market. Oil shipments slow down, prices go up, and that increases everywhere, the prices. From petrol pumps to airline costs, everything. And that is exactly what's happening right now. As tensions rise and shipments face delays, the cost of fuel increases, and when fuel becomes expensive, industries that depend on it, like aviation, they feel the impact almost immediately. Now for travelers, this means just one thing: higher ticket prices. And this could be just the beginning, because if global tension continue and fuel prices remain unstable, airlines may be forced to increase fares even further in the coming weeks. So the next time you book a flight, remember, you're not just paying for the distance, you're also paying for the fight that is going on in the West Asia.